In a mysterious turn of events, a river becomes filled with floating dead bodies overnight. As the police investigate, they uncover a chilling detail. Each body is completely dehydrated. Among the victims is Jae-hyuk, a pharmaceutical salesman. He was golfing with clients when one, exhibiting bizarre behavior and an unquenchable thirst, jumped into the river and quickly resurfaced as a desiccated corpse. Horrified, Jae-hyuk witnesses this macabre transformation, marking the start of a series of bizarre, unexplained deaths. This morning, Jae-hyuk was alarmed by news reports of dehydrated corpses appearing across Korea, a fate his client had also met. Returning home after a failed business deal, he discovered his family excessively drinking water, leading him to rush them to the hospital in panic. Meanwhile, the police, investigating the bodies, noticed a common factor. All the victims had recently visited the same river. Jae-hyuk's brother, Officer Jae-pil, was assigned to inspect a village near the river. There, he faced hostility from villagers fearing the investigation would deter visitors. Spending the night in his car, Jae-pil awoke to a horrific sight: more bodies in the river. Despite suspicions of poisoned water, tests revealed no toxins, only insect eggs, deepening the mystery.
유가족들과 이웃들의 증언을 토대로 사망자들의 행적을 살펴본 결과 몇 개월 전부터 식욕이 과도할 정도로 왕성했고.
In another unsettling development, a report came in about a family member dying in a bathtub under similar circumstances. The police arrived at a gruesome scene where long worms had emerged from a victim's body. Medical analysis revealed a new type of nematode, previously only found in insects, now evolved to infest humans. These parasites stimulate the human brain to create an intense thirst, driving infected individuals to seek water where the worms exit to lay eggs. The infection route is through ingestion, and unknowingly, humans provide ample nourishment for the worms. The outbreak caused nationwide panic, especially since the affected river was a crucial water source in Korea. Hospitals overflowed with patients, but surgical removal was impossible due to the worm's attachment to the intestines. A specialist suggested using maggot medicine, but a tragic incident occurred where a treated girl suffered severe pain and eventually died, complicating the search for a cure. Facing an unprecedented crisis, the government scrambles for a solution, initially gathering patients in hospitals unaware of the contagious nature of nematode attacks. Panic escalates as the infection spreads quickly among the crowd. Meanwhile, Jae-hyuk's family is in turmoil. Overwhelmed by a desperate thirst, his wife uncontrollably drowns herself in the sink, beyond Jae-hyuk's help. His children, too, are affected. His son obsessively drinks water while his daughter is fixated on the window. Jae-hyuk struggles to contain his family's chaos. Outside, a frenzied scene unfolds as infected people, driven like zombies, desperately seek any nearby water source, with some plunging into park springs and others violently breaking into roadside fish tanks. Amidst the city's chaos, a village elder revealed that the tragedy began after he secretly removed a sick dog from the river to protect tourism. In a twist of hope, a patient at the hospital recovered after taking maggot medicine from a pharmaceutical company, one that Jae-hyuk's company had produced but discontinued. With all pharmacies out of stock, government officials urged the company to restart production.
정부 방침에 적극 협조해 주시기를 간곡히 부탁드립니다. 국민 여러분, 정부를 믿고 기다려 주십시오.
Meanwhile, infected individuals and their families were quarantined in the hospital, with Jae-hyuk only able to see his wife through a window. At night, the infected, losing control, flooded the streets and plunged into the river en masse. In a chaotic city, the river overflowed with dead bodies. The pharmaceutical company stalled production of a crucial drug and refused to disclose its formula, seeking a high price for the company. Jae-hyuk managed to buy some of the drug, but it was stolen by desperate people. A colleague hinted at a stockpile, but a potential deal with a drug dealer was foiled when police intervention led to the drugs being destroyed. Desperate, Jae-hyuk learned from his brother Jae-pil about a hidden medicine stash. Meanwhile, infected individuals driven by the parasitic worms desperately consumed water to quench their unending thirst. Suddenly, the woman next to her embraced her, exclaiming, "Think of your child!" This snaps Jae-hyuk's wife out of her daze.
이봐요. 마음 독하게 먹어요. 엄마가 그러면 애는.
Meanwhile, Jae-hyuk, in a relentless search for a cure, receives a call from his brother Jae-pil. Jae-pil has located a former researcher of their company, who shockingly admits that the company's owner intentionally introduced mutant nematodes into the water to profit financially. They had invested in the company, waited for the infection to spread, and then sold the now valuable medicine for a large profit. In a rush to retrieve these drugs, Jae-hyuk and Jae-pil head to the storage warehouse, only to find themselves locked inside. Tragically, a lighter is thrown in, setting the medicine ablaze. Jae-hyuk tries to save the medicine, but is held back by Jae-pil, and both become trapped, succumbing to the smoke and losing consciousness as the fire engulfs the warehouse. In a dramatic rescue, a large truck driven by Jae-pil's girlfriend saves them. When Jae-hyuk regains consciousness, his immediate instinct is to search the fire for medicine, but he finds only ashes. Desperate, he realizes that obtaining raw materials could enable drug production, so he heads to a pharmaceutical factory while Jae-pil goes to care for their family in the hospital. There, a horrific scene unfolds as nematodes burst from a patient's body, causing panic. A mother, trying to shield her child who complains of an itchy throat, becomes dizzy and hallucinatory herself. Fixated on the fire sprinklers, she nearly activates them, but is stopped by another woman, leading to a struggle that draws the frenzied crowd's attention. Overwhelmed, she can't fend them off. Jae-pil, witnessing this chaos from outside, is unable to intervene. Jae-hyuk quickly shuts off the hospital's water supply, temporarily saving the patients from the nematodes. Simultaneously, he reaches the pharmaceutical factory and secures the vital ingredients. His efforts lead to nationwide drug production, bringing relief and recovery to the affected. Jae-hyuk's family is also saved, and the Prime Minister cancels a dubious deal with the pharmaceutical company when the police uncovered the true culprit behind the disaster. The unscrupulous business executives are brought to justice, ending the nightmare. However, a body drifts downstream to a distant location, hinting that the crisis might not be fully resolved. Yet for now, the immediate danger is averted, bringing a sense of closure to this harrowing ordeal.
아유, 녀석들 무지하게 좋아하네.
너무 오랜만이니까.
그래, 내가 참 나쁜 아빠였어.
아니야, 당신 바빴잖아.
And that's all for this amazing adventure. It's been a roller coaster of emotions and discoveries. Thank you for being part of this journey. Remember to hit like, share this vlog, and subscribe for more captivating tales. Stay eager, stay bold, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Keep seeking new horizons and always keep the joy alive.